That's right, Chuck Dizzle back at it live and direct. Special conversation as always, man. I got the homegirl Bree Carter up in here.
Bree Carter.
Yes, indeed. The debut project is out right now. I told you as we were, coming up the elevator, man, I wanted to save it for the mic, but I'm very, very impressed with this project. We'll get into everything, but first of all, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel real good. I'm excited to have dropped my project. Yeah, it feels good. It feels
So
good.
you've been rapping for how long?
So I was rapping when I was young, but I wasn't like in the studio rapping. I used to just write my little raps and put them in my little
Just
aim
for
ways.
fun,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was good at it. You know what I mean? People used to always be like, "You're so good," but I just started taking it, serious probably about 5 years ago.
Was it somebody particular that kind of convinced you? You know what? Let me make it happen, because you said you were good at it from a young age. What is that moment for you that you started taking it serious? Like, who was the one that influenced you?
RJ, because I was like, I was asking him like, let me get in, man, let me get in. We need a West Coast. This was years ago.
And he wasn't trying to let you rap.
I wasn't like showing, I was trying to really do it.
Gotcha.
I had to kind of prove myself, but that's with anybody.
Absolutely.
So, but I did,
As you should,
so
yeah.
And I was happy. I was excited for that,
So I've been seeing a lot of responses from people, and the overall consensus is a lot of people are proud of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether they know you or not. Like I said, I've met you a couple of times. We don't have like a cool relationship like that, but I'm proud of you too, because to be able to kind of stick to your guns, and somebody can kind of like brush you off and say, all right, you got to do this, this, and this, but it's up to you ultimately to come to the table and make sure that you handle your business that way, right?
Yeah.
So from out the gate though, track one, is like you snapping and rapping, like for real. Was that the intention? Like, I gotta let these motherfuckers know, like,
yeah. I was like, I just gave them my best. I put my best foot forward, and I was just like, I'm gonna give the best. I have a lot of songs that didn't make the cut, but they're just as good as that too, But
about how many you think?
Probably like 6, 7.
Okay,
and didn't make that.
Why didn't they make it though?
Because these ones was harder.
Got it.
You feel me? I'm gonna go with what's best. I'm like, if I'm gonna give it to them, I'm gonna give them. And this is my first project. I'm gonna give them the best. So that's what I did. I just wanted to give them what I felt like was my best.
What I love about it also, and this is what I hear in the music, is like you're giving people yourself. Talk about the cover, the artwork.
Okay, so that was when I was young. That's me and my mom. I think we took that when I was probably like 4 years old. We were at the mall or something. My brother and sister probably were at school, and we just snuck off. I was her favorite kid. But yeah, So yeah.
Little sub, like, I'm the favorite. Let y'all know now.
They know, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what it really was.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
I'm not. I feel like I'm everybody's favorite though. But yeah, for the most
Your
part.
Moms.
Yeah.
So how was Moms taking this, in terms of like you rapping and like, coming to the forefront and all this?
She's geeked about it. She's like, girl, you got my picture everywhere. And this, I'm like, she's like, hold on. Got the picture with the merch on and stuff. Like,
That's
hold on.
hilarious.
Yeah, doing a lot. She's extra. She's really extra.
I was going to ask you, no, obviously I know it's your best friend, but the person on the intro, right? Salute to TK.
Yeah,
TK is actually here too. I was gonna tell you, like, yo,
right,
everybody needs a hype person like TK. You know what I'm saying?
do.
If you don't have a friend like TK that's bigging you up, like, yo, put that Bree Carter on.
Right.
Like, put that Bree Carter on. Probably put that Bree Carter on. Stop playing around. How dope is that to have somebody like that in your corner?
I've known her since we were 15 years old, so it's been a while I've known her, she's always been supportive. She's with anything I do. I can try to think I'm going to do. I was trying to tie-dye shorts. She was like, yep, I'm going to give me some.
That's fire.
I didn't go anywhere with that, but still, she's still supportive of it, So, I really love her. That's my dog. That's my best friend, so.
That's good though, man, because you got to have somebody that's riding in your corner like that and kind of being there for moments where you might not be feeling your best, and, they can kind of hype you up. One thing I also get from you is you're very confident, right? Which is a dope thing to display. Has that confidence always been a part of Bree Carter? Has that always been you? Or
Yeah, because I kind of always knew where I was going to be. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to be a superstar or something like that, So I just kind of always, it's just the way I held myself, you know what I mean? And it's doing what it's supposed to,
Is that a family thing, or is that just out the gate you was just always confident?
Well, my mom was strict. She was real strict, so that kind of played a big part in it too, because I wasn't, being able to run in the streets and do that. I only had that type of time at school and stuff. So For the most part, my mom, that played a big part of her being strict and stuff like that, made me like this, you know.
Made
and
you
then
confident.
it made me confident, you know, brought out, because she told me I was beautiful. So, I, you know.
You having that instilled in you over the years.
Yeah.
Like,
every
nobody
time,
else can tell you nothing.
No. So, and I knew it, you know what I mean? But she also told me I was smart. So that's why I have like this drive to be successful, because she always used to tell me, yeah, you're so smart, you know, bragging, you know. Yeah. So she played a big part in that.
What? Well, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite songs on the project, SWB. So what, bitch?
That's my
it's like
shit.
You going off on there, man. And again, you hear that braggadocious, you hear that confidence. I really like how there was one part. Damn, I was trying to think, because there's another song I'm thinking about, but there was you going off. It kind of feels like that. I'd rather give you my bitch, the sugar free, right? The drum pattern from that. How when it comes to actually like the music side of it, you selecting beats, are you very hands on with that, or do you just kind of let the producers do their thing, or like when you get in there with somebody, do you build with them, or how does that work in terms of the production?
Okay, so like I was working with 89 like that, and he passed away. Rest in peace, 89. You know, but that's how me and him worked. He would start with the beat from the bottom up, and then I would be writing my lyrics and stuff, and then that's just how we worked with that. But then after he passed away, I had to find other producers. So I, got Benny Ave. Yeah. I was at the studio recording, and Benny heard me and was like, yeah, let me send her some beats or whatever. So he sent me a lot of beats. I'm like, what? Then Larry and Bands, Bands I grew up with, and Larry, that's my dog. But they, ship me some beats, and they'll be at the studio making beats together, whatever. That's kind of how that works too.
Do you have a preference though, like cooking with people, or like? Do you like to get the batch of beats, or do you like to actually, like tell them, okay, I like it to sound like this, and kind of build it from there?
Sometimes they come with their own heat. Like I know Larry for sure comes with his, he come prepared. Yeah. I automatically can just rap to his beats. You know what I mean? Benny too. Some of Benny beats I'm like that too. If I could rap fast on a beat, like I can hear it and then start rapping to it, I know that beat's for me. That's how I kind of,
That's how you select it.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire. I mean, because there's different ways of doing it. I'm just trying to figure out like what's the most comfortable for you. And what's dope, it sounds like you can adapt to any situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool. Now, the song I was thinking about was "Mad at Me." It says, "I had to casually grip on my sanity." Break that down. What's that line about? What does it mean to you? Kind of tell the people about that.
I had to just grip on my sanity, instead of going crazy and stuff like that. I went through a lot of stuff to kind of get to where this is, friendship, relationship, all kind of stuff. And it kind of that's where that song came from. It was like I was mad, and, I was, but I'm not really mad. They're mad at me, and they're making me mad because it's like, you're forcing me to be mad.
I'm not the one that's mad. Yeah, y'all mad, and y'all pissing me off.
Yeah, because they're low-key forcing me to be mad. You know what I mean? Because it's like a pick, but, I'm learning to grow. Yeah. So I just put it all to my music and go from there. I don't,
How do you do that, though, man? Because that's the thing is, and I love that you kind of being transparent about that. A lot of people are still trying to discover and figure that out. So, like, how do you not let anybody knock you off your square when you're in the moment of like just trying to succeed?
I cry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I cry sometimes, but at the same time, a lot of people tell me just focus. You got good things going. Focus. Don't lose focus. And I hear that a lot. So I'm just like, that is what I need to do. Yeah. The other stuff is just, that's all temporary. All the feelings and stuff is temporary. But for the most part, I have good people, like a solid support team around me.
That's fire, man. And that's important too, to kind of have people around you to kind of keep you balanced, you know what I'm saying? Not make sure that you go off the deep end or whatever the case may be. But how do you bounce back from tough times? Like you were speaking about the producer that you were dealing with. That's a tough loss. I'm sure there's a lot of other things that you've been through when you're in, or maybe you can speak to a time that you hit rock bottom and how you bounce back from that.
How I bounce back is, I don't have no, just my bounce back all in all, is I just, like I said, I work. So like I do eyelashes and hair, and that's kind of therapeutic for me. So that's what I do in the meantime. And then I do my music, I find time and I make it work. You know what I mean?
Distracted.
But yeah. And then I just, I deal with it when I'm supposed to, I guess. And then that's it. Somebody had wrote me one time, it was like, you got to feel it to heal it, then execute it. And I was like, damn, and that stuck with me. I don't remember who said it, but somebody said it, and I
Shout out
live
to
by
whoever
that.
that is. That's fire.
Yeah,
I'm going to use that.
Right.
Feel it to heal it.
And then execute it. Yep. Yeah. So that's something that stuck with me.
Damn. That's dope. So since you've been doing this for you said 5 years now, right? Like 5 years taking it serious.
Yeah.
What do you feel like one of the biggest lessons that you've learned over the years?
I'm gonna say, shit, make sure I got a hard drive to put all my music on.
Ain't nothing worse than losing all your shit, right?
Yeah, because when my friend passed away, all my music was, gone.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the stems, the vocals, nothing. So it was just like I had to start all the way over.
But it's a blessing in disguise because
Right.
it's making you who you are right now.
Yeah.
And it's like it's showing that character. Like, to be perfectly honest, a lot of people would have given up at that point. It's like,
Right.
well, damn, those songs are done. Well, I can't do nothing about it. That wasn't my hardest song. But nah, you just, like you said, you go through it, you execute and make better shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think that's dope.
I think the same, like how you're thinking about that too. I think the same way like that.
What's one of your favorite songs on the project?
Pray for This. Yeah, that's my favorite one. So What, Bitch, Pray for This, Money on the Way. Oh No. I like all of them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like all of them.
On Pray for Me, Pray for This, sorry. You said kids treat my daughter different because I'm Bree Carter. How do you, man, like, okay, it's one thing because I'm a parent too, right? It's one thing, you can throw all the darts at me, but don't do shit to my kids.
Right.
Right? It's like, that's kind of like when I'm the nice guy, but it's like when you do shit to my kids or something like that.
They're pure. They don't know what's
so
attacking
innocent,
them.
right?
Yeah.
So was there a specific moment that you noticed something like that?
I noticed it a lot. I honestly noticed it a lot more so like with my career going up. I kind of see like, I'm not going to say fake love, but I'm seeing more love and attention from others than, and things like that. Negative and positive, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to balance it out. It's new. You feel me? So it's hitting me different, but.
How does she deal with you, mommy being the superstar?
They love it. They love it. Yes. I remember she was in class and she was trying to tell her friend, her student, because she's homeschooled. So she was trying to tell the other kids, she's like, yeah, they're talking about what their parents do. She's like, my mom's a rapper. And somebody laughed and she was like, what? What's funny? And I'm like, she was
so what, bitch? Like, what if she came home? So what, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure she sings all my songs. Yeah, because my son's on the Oh No song. He's on the hook. So the Fame Brown, that's my son. Dope, he loved that song. That's his song. That's our hit. He loved it. That's my baby.
Dude, man, I don't know. I'm still trying to learn how to deal with that myself because again, come for me all you want. But leave my kids out of this shit. So I salute you for kind of knowing how to navigate that space. Now, we talked about hitting rock bottom. We talked about bouncing back. You give us, and the reason why I talk about all this stuff, because to be honest, Bree, like you're going through this. This is in real time. This is like, I don't know if you understand it. You'll never have this moment back. This is your first project. You're going through all these things. So right now you're learning in real time, and somebody's looking at you. Not on some hating shit, but they're looking at you like, damn, she's doing something I want to do, right? So be mindful of the words and the things that you're saying because it's motivational for other people. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that you can be an example for especially young women out there to do their thing, man. What do you think the state of hip hop is? You hear about the representation of female rappers and this, that, and the third. What are your thoughts on the game right now and how the women are representing hip hop?
I feel like everybody's doing their own thing. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to honestly stay on my lane because I'm doing something different. So I don't, everybody's doing their things and congrats to them. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get up in there and do my thing too. And people respect it. Don't fall for the trap.
They do this shit to all female rappers, right? And they try to pit people against each other.
Right.
So don't fall for that narrative and that bullshit. If something comes across, you hear about a line somebody else said, talk to that person themselves and try to smash that shit behind the scenes because they utilize platforms and media and all that. And that's one thing that I hate to see.
That's
it's
real.
like when people come up, it's like you're automatically gonna have a target on your back. But it seems like specifically with women, they always try to pit people against each other.
Yeah,
it's like,
I see that.
Damn, like what the fuck? Can we just have dope ass music, right?
Yeah.
What are one of your goals, man? We always like to ask people that the year can't end without you doing what? What are the things that you're thinking about? The project is out, the weight is lifted now. Like, so what are the things that you think moving forward, like from now at this point?
I just want to drop another project. That's what I probably too, but I just want to drop another project. I just want to be consistent with my work, and just be better and grow, and evolve with what I got going and stuff like that. And, heal in the process and be able to give people better music, like I know I gave us great,
Absolutely.
but give them something better too.
Have fans or somebody reached out to you and tell you about an experience they had just by listening to their music that you've helped them in their lives?
No, but I know some people would be telling me they were going through it, and they told me to put this song on. Something told me this song was on my mind, like to pray for this. You know, that song. I cry when I listen to that song.
Wow.
Every time, but. Yeah,
I love the balance that you have in the album too. It's like you got the turn up, you got the pray for this. You have joints like that that show like how versatile you can be. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody that you have like on your bucket list that you're like, dog, I wanna actually get in the studio and create with them. I wanna put them on a track. I wanna see go bar for bar with this person.
Probably Lil Wayne and
Weezy?
Drake. Yeah. Yeah.
Best of the best, huh?
Yeah.
Who are your influences?
Lil Wayne, West Side Connection, Da Brat, Aaliyah. Who else do I got? I don't know. It's a couple of them. They just not at the top of my mind, at the tip of my tongue. But yeah, that's for right now. That's all I can say. Got
you. Is there, you're doing your media run right now. You're doing your circuit. Is there one thing that you wish people would ask you when you do interviews? Like, damn, how come we never talk about this?
No, they ask me just enough. Okay. You know what I mean? They ask me the right stuff. They ask me enough. I mean, if they want to go further, they do. You know what I mean? So, but for the most part, no, everybody's real respectful with it. And, I appreciate it.
Yeah. What's one thing that people don't know about Bree Carter? So I'm going to give you an example, right? I was talking to the game, and this fool said he played the trumpet. TK got to answer. What? Tell him, TK. What?
What?
Don't try to talk behind the camera. Talk, TK.
Yeah, I like space, aliens.
So you seen the shit that happened today, right? They said alien bodies are out there.
Yeah, she seen it.
So what you? Hey, look.
I seen it this morning.
You ain't got to look. You ain't got. Look. Hey, we can have. Look, she got the UFO on the butt.
Look show them your nails. Her nails got an alien on it.
She got the alien.
And put that Bree Carter on.
So that's why y'all best friends. You know what I'm saying? Believe in it. So
that's why I said she support all that.
You believe in aliens?
I believe in all that. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: do you think that they're just out there? Or do you think they're amongst us, like they're on the earth right now?
I think they might be here. No. No.
Tell them. No, hold on. Tell us.
I don't know where I think they're at. Maybe in the water or something. But at the end of the day, I do think they're here. Yeah, they might be. They might. I don't know. But the one that happened in Vegas and then the stuff today, that's kind of like, it's a lot. You know what I mean? My stepdad's in the feds, and we were telling him, he's like, you guys are tripping. We're like, no, dude, you ain't out here to see this. Like, you don't know what's going on.
He in the feds, and he not admitting this shit?
He don't see it.
Cap. See, I don't know, man. Like, I think, no, damn that. We getting on the right topic. Damn that. I think, look, from them changing UFO, I forgot what they call it. They call it something different now. They don't call it UFO.
What do they call it
now?
It's
a new name now. It's a new name. It's not UFO. It's not unidentified flying objects anymore. It's something else.
Is it what did I think I seen it today, and I was like, what is that?
So they started naming it that about a year ago, and then now all of a sudden, all of the people are saying, "Oh yes, we do have proof that there are that there are UFOs or whatever it is." And now this thing comes out. I'm sorry, I'm with you. I'm like, some don't sound right. I think that it's I don't know. RJ over there like, man, look, what y'all talking about?
Because that's my UFO partner.
So you believe this shit too?
Together. No, we seen one together.
Wait. Wait a minute. No.
I'm not supposed to tell people this.
Yes, you are supposed to. Look, that's what the people want to know.
My bad.
Put that Bree Carter on. Look.
Next question.
The aliens probably bumping Bree Carter. No. So, no, I want to hear about this. When is the last time you saw a UFO?
It was like a couple years ago, maybe like 2 years ago. I heard something, and I was like, I jumped up and I was like, what is that noise? It sounded like a phone vibrating on the table. I swear to God. So I'm like, I ran in there and I was like, do you hear that noise? And he was like, nah. He was like, what? And I was like, come here. And I was like, there's something. I hear something. And I was like, look. And then we seen something in the sky and it shot off. Did it or did it not? It's red. It shot off. He was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I was about to throw up. Because I was like, what is this? But yeah.
So you at home chilling.
I heard something.
You heard something
loud.
that woke you about your sleep.
I wasn't asleep. I was chilling.
Okay.
And I was just like, I thought I heard a helicopter real low, and I was like, what the hell is that? And I looked, I was like, and I'm telling him, like, come here, come look at this, come look at this. And then he finally came, and when he seen, he was like, I was like, there's two of them. And he was like, one of them shot. He was like, what the fuck was that?
Yo.
Am I lying?
A few years
you
ago?
Looking at me like I'm lying.
He's like, nah.
But I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Wait. Man, now you got.
Let me tell you, TK told me to say it. Y'all get on her.
No, she got the mic. They can't hear you right now. So, okay. So is this only happened one time?
Yeah.
I mean, that's enough proof right there, to be perfectly honest.
Shut the fuck
That's enough
up.
proof right there. Wait, so TK, you don't believe in aliens? You got nails that got okay.
I got
right.
nails because that's what she likes.
Okay, well, support your friend in this.
But
Look.
she's been to the beach with me.
I look at the UFOs.
Okay.
I like to look at one.
All right, check this out.
But I don't know about taking it into my heart.
Oh my God. Okay.
But I put on my nail because I know who she is. That's what she really likes. That's why it's on my nail. Like, why you got that?
That's why I did the Mad at Me. The beat, I like that beat because it sounds like space, like some.
It sound like the aliens.
It just sounds like some spacey to me.
All right.
So I was like, I like this beat.
So the which one again? Mad at Me. All right. Which I do want to get back to the album real quick because I want to know putting it together, right? So at what point did you know, oh, we got something? At what moment did you know, okay, album is done. We got to take away certain things. Like, talk about that process because, again, you got more than enough, but you have to take some things away. So for you, what song was it that you say, okay, we on to something now?
The Oh No.
Oh, no?
Yeah, Oh No. When I did that one, I was like, okay, yeah. That's the first one I start replacing the old songs that I did have. I started replacing them slowly because I was in the studio more and I was recording more. And I was like, damn, all these songs, matter of fact, just swap it all out.
Yeah.
You know, but they all sounded good.
Got you.
I started, you know, because like I said, when he passed away, that's where I was comfortable recording. That was like where I was at all the time. So me having to find a new engineer, a new studio and stuff like that. Then I found somebody. Then we just locked in. It worked. Yeah.
And at what point did you know the album was done? Like, how long did it take to actually create everything?
I'm going to say probably like 4 months.
4 months?
5 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Random question. What's your toxic trait?
I don't have one.
RJ?
I don't.
He looked like aliens. She don't have one.
I don't have
She does not have one. She answered the question.
I don't have any toxic trait.
You don't have a toxic trait?
No, I try to be people's peace. I really do. Man, I'm out.
I'm just asking a question. Look, you got to take accountability for your actions, Bree Carter.
I am.
There's no toxic trait that you feel like you have.
I mean, they probably get tired about me talking about stuff like that. I mean, other than that, I don't feel like I have a toxic trait. I really don't. I got a toxic trait.
Oh, man.
You know, I don't. I feel like I don't have a toxic trait. Like, I'm honest. You know, maybe I should channel my feelings more. But I feel like I'm very honest, and a lot of people don't like the truth. You know, because they're all, you know.
Is it your truth or is it the truth?
The truth.
Oh, Lord. They go hype woman over here.
No, because it's really the
All right.
truth.
Okay.
It really is the truth.
Would you be interested in doing a reality show?
Mm-hmm.
I think that should be the next thing.
That's
you
something
have
I
you
do.
have a big personality, which is dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think people need to see this side of you, like on camera, going back and forth, the family, the friends, like, 'cause I think that'll give a different dynamic outside. It'll confirm some things within the music, but then it'll give people a different side of like who Bree Carter is. Would that be
Right.
something you'd be interested in?
Yeah. I would. I used to, I did my acting classes and stuff like that too. Probably like a couple years ago. That's what I was doing, theatrical and commercial. I liked it. I loved it. I did it in high school too. My freshman year, I was doing acting.
Gotcha.
So, but I would give the people, a little bit more. If I did it on a reality show, I would.
Gotcha. So if music wasn't the thing, what would Bree Carter be doing?
I do lashes. I'll probably be expanding that business because it's successful. I mean, I do hair too. So I was gonna, I'm gonna open a lash, like a beauty bar. I'm Native American as well. I'm mixed, but I'm Native American. So I was gonna, I'm gonna open a native taco stand, like a bar. Nice. It's a lot of things I want to do. A water, That's what I rock with. She like a real
hustler. Wait, so, well, this is besides the point. Have you been able to tap into the Native American side and see if you get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it goes down by, generations and stuff like that. So, I'm a grandkid, Gotcha. But for the most part, I'm going to buy some land over there, too, because it's my family over there anyways. Right. It's in California, in Anza. Okay. So, Kauai. I'm Kauai. But, yeah, for the most part, I'm going to buy some land over there. That's what one of my goals is by the end of this year is to get that land. I don't mind building this year, next year, yeah, but.
That's fire, man. So, being a hustler, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like is a business that you have no knowledge of that you feel like, man, if I just get enough time, I can do that shit? The lash, the hair, the beauty bar, like that's kind of in your lane. But what's one thing that you like, man, look, give me a couple of months, give me a couple of years, and I can actually launch a business doing that?
I don't know. I feel like I can go to school and be a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yeah, I can do that. I used to want to be that. You
seem like you could argue somebody down.
I ask the right questions. That's the thing. I don't want to argue nobody down. I just ask the right questions people don't think you're going to ask. I
love this.
That's how you get the truth.
How do you ask the right questions?
I can just go off of what people say. And then their demeanor, how they're acting. I can just read people. But, yeah, and I just go off of that.
Getting somewhere here. Okay. A lawyer, asking the right questions. When is the last time you caught somebody in a lie?
Man, I catch people in lies every day. Every day. So all the time.
You caught somebody in a lie today?
I probably did. I just can't recall, but I'm sure I did.
I like you, Bree. You funny as hell, dude.
I don't want to put nobody on blast. I go back and be like, wait, hold on, what's the day? Who? That was that girl. Like, no, listen here. Okay? No, I'm just kidding.
What, you said you're working on a couple more projects. You want to put some projects out there. Is there anything that you feel like you didn't touch on this album that you want to make sure you cover on the next?
I feel like getting more in tune into my personal life, because this album, tape right here was kind of to just grabs their attention,
Get started, yeah.
So I feel like for the most part, just to be more like to pray for this, more in tune to that side, my personal side, my personal life, and the real things going on in there too. Like
I'm gonna be honest, like that was one thing I love the album, and I feel like you gave that versatility, but I want to hear a more expanded version of that. Like
right.
I want to hear the story of you growing up with moms. You did mention about you said your grandfather rest in peace and your step pops. You did mention like certain things where I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like I want to hear that story.
Right,
like,
yeah.
What's how did you become this boisterous young lady, you know what I'm saying, that is a hustler, that wanted to become or can become a lawyer, you know what I'm saying, that believes in aliens. Like I want to hear the alien story on the project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think, relationships, like all those things, I feel like that brings out a different side, and it's relatable to a lot of people, to be perfectly honest. But man, job well done. I really think that, again, I echo the sentiments from a lot of people that said that they're proud of you. Keep going, like, and now that, again, you got that weight, because I'm sure it was a lot of pressure, no, to kind of get it out, or did you deal with that?
The pressure getting it out, yeah, that's what it was. It's like, because I was ready to drop. I'm like, I want to drop. I wanted to drop in January, but I'm like, I want to drop, but it just wasn't the right time, and I feel like when, TK did the skits and stuff, it kind of
put it all together.
Yeah, it sealed it real well,
for
like
sure,
real well. Sure. Appreciate that. Love you.
Best friend.
Girl.
Jinx. Yeah, but I say Jinx. Is there anything else you want to make sure that the people know that we haven't covered yet? I know you said, people ask all the questions and you get them, but this is your opportunity, man. I mean, the first project.
I just want them to rock with me, if they want to hear some real, some real good music, not trying to sell my cat, nothing like that, motivational, role model type. You feel
but
me?
You did say cash make the coochie go woo woo.
Okay, that's
woo woo.
Role model, like I said.
Well, you put this on that. It's on Money on the Way. I know it's.
Feel me?
It's from I know it's
and
from next Friday.
It don't have to be a man giving you money to make the coochie go woo woo. you can get your own money and it's gonna make you feel that good too. You know what I mean? That's what but I feel like I just want people to, my stepdad, he instilled that in my head, and I always tell people, and I say it on every interview, he always be like, just get your money, who cares about the boys? Like, they're going to always be there, just worry about that, worry about that. You can worry about that later, and that's what I always try to tell people, because it was a lesson learned, you know what I mean, growing up and having to deal with things I didn't even have to deal with, So for the most part, I feel like that when he told me that it's certain things people tell me I keep, because I'll be like, damn, that makes sense, But that's something that I feel like people should do, is focus on the real goal, the real prize. All that other stuff is just distractions. If it's not a distraction, it's going to, go with what you got going. It's going to go with your plan, or at least try, so...
I love it, man. I love it. Well, I'm proud of you again, man. Keep this going. I'm looking forward for this being the first of many. I'm looking forward for the elevation and you continuing to grow and figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Throughout this industry, don't let the negativity, don't let the BS that you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of crazy stuff through this, right? You're gonna see a lot of ups and downs. You're gonna lose people along the way,
right?
But don't let that deter you from your dream of becoming a superstar. And if it's through the mic, then cool. If it's through acting, cool. If it's through discovering aliens, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But, continue to show them Bree Carter and continue to tell them to put that Bree Carter on. Feel me?
I appreciate that. That's what we're going to name that next little tape, EP. Put that Bree Carter on. Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
Hosted by TK.
You already know.
Bree Carter on. Love. I appreciate you pulling on up, man.
Yeah, always. I appreciate you having me come through.
Chuck Dizzle live and direct. Keep it at home grown, of course. Bree Carter. Put it on.
Bree Carter. Yeah.